Hey guys, the Absence Film back here, and today guys, we're going to take a look at the iPad Mini 1 running out 7.0.2 in 2020. I do not have the original box nor packaging to this, so this one runs out 7.0.2, but yours is probably going to run out 9.3.5. And this iPad, in case you are curious, I got this back in for Christmas of 2012, back when I was 4. This is my second ever iPad. And I used this up until 2014. This was released in November 2012, and was discontinued, I think, sometime in 2014, or maybe October 2012. So this is shattered, sorry. And here's the design. It looks pretty identical to all iPad minis. I'd say wait for an iPad mini 6 if you want something this size. For security, you don't get Touch ID, Face ID, or anything because that didn't exist at the time. Now, I think these things go for anywhere from $60 to $80 on eBay, which is okay deal. Now the screen. This does not have a Retina display, as you can tell. I mean, you can tell the difference between pixels. I doubt you can see that on camera. I can't really see that in person, but these are all the apps I had when I was little, except for these. I think some of these were my mother's, but this is what I used oftentimes when I was like real little, so. This iPad does run out 7.0.2. As you can tell right here. So now we're going to take a look at the camera aspect of it. Even though it's tablet, so you're not going to really care all that much. So you do get 3 modes, being video, which I think this is 1080p, photo, and square on the back with HDR option. You do get zoom option, which is kind of cool. Now on the front, in case you notice the difference in audio quality, I'm just using the phone microphone. You get a 0.3 megapixel camera. Now I do get mostly everything that an iPad 2 has, but with some additional features such as a better camera. And Siri, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Siri, do you know Alexa?
I offer no resistance to helpful assistance.
So apparently Siri, before Alexa was around, knows who Alexa is. That's weird. Now, this I had Siri, which is fairly new for the iPad, seeing that the only other iPad you got Siri on other than the iPad 4, which released at the same time, was the iPad 3 with iOS 6, and you do get the all new for the time Lightning port, so which means you don't have to carry around a special charger. Now let's talk gaming. What's a good game? Let's just try this hardware demanding game. This is an A5 chip, an Apple A5 chip. This game no longer works anymore and is no longer available. Drive. Train am I in the mood for? definitely kind of laggy. It's kind of scaring my kitty, so. Now we're gonna go ahead and load up Safari. So how fast can Apple.com load? How well does it load too? This is probably pretty slow on iOS 9. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. This runs up to iOS 9.3.5 and originally shipped with iOS 6.0. So this iPad has an interesting story why it never got updated past iOS 7. So I got in 2012 and I didn't really like the look of iOS 7 when it first came out. So but back then I didn't know it was bad for updating, and also now I'm talking to my parents, they say that a lot of my favorite apps weren't working on iOS 6, which is why I switched to iOS 7. But this iPad got shattered and then I stopped using it because I didn't have a screen protector for it, unlike now. I had an iPad 3 by then. I think that was in June 2014. I had an iPad 3 by that time, which is why I began using as daily iPad after this. So this was definitely a cool iPad. I really like the portability of it. It's a very good portability tablet. The screen's 7.9 inches, but would I recommend buying this iPad now? I'd say probably no. It's a kind of cool application. It's called iPad HD. I don't know if that's available or not, since a good share of these are 32-bit apps. But you shouldn't buy one of these in 2020, and this is a very thin iPad. So follow me on Twitter at iTunes Fanboy YT, as well as follow me on Instagram at the iTunes Fanboy, and subscribe to my other channel, Family Full of Instructions. And I guess I'll see you in the So have fun. This game is called Mr. Goo, by the way, so